Hi everybody, this is Felicia and I am on my sixth and final layout with the Copper Mountain kit. There was a few scraps left over and I was trying to figure out a way on how to use those scraps because they weren't really whole pieces of pattern paper. So I looked around and I went to one of my favorite blogs, which is October Afternoon. And I saw a sketch on there by Sasha Farina for October Afternoon. And I thought to myself, oh, I can do that sketch. And so here I am right now, getting ready to cut up some strips here. And I am making what we call the fishtail banner. And I'm going to be cutting these strips of paper here and different sizes and widths, and I'm going to be layering them on top of each other with space behind enough to stick something behind it. This layout was inspiring, and I decided to do that because I had taken a long bike ride one day. I like to ride my road bike there, and I took the bike ride, and it was about 31.5 miles by the time it was all said and done, and I really enjoyed it. But that left me like in the middle of nowhere. So I was all by myself, just me, my bike, my iPod, and my pepper spray. That's how I do it. But here, it's all the roads here in California, the area that I'm located in, are pretty flat. There's not really any hills or anything like that. So I decided to take this bike ride. I mean, I've taken long bike rides before, but this particular day was a long one. And I decided to take a photo while I was riding, which was really interesting the way the photo came out. So as you could see I'm pretty much out in the middle of nowhere. You see some poles and all you see is a stretch of road. And that was actually the stretch of road, the length of that stretch of road there. So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to get these all situated here and layered just right. I have some tabs that I'm going to be sticking behind and tucking behind the banners there as soon as I get them all stuck down. I have a few pieces of other items. Oh, that card I just flipped up there, it was from the Copper Mountain Project Life Kit too as well. So I subscribe to that too. Now what I'm doing here is I'm figuring out if I have enough banners or if I want to put some on the side, but I quickly realized, nope, this would be good enough because of all the colors and different sizes and variations. Taking a photo with my iPhone there. So I'm taking it all off and I'm gluing like one glue strip down the center of each one of those banners, and I'm starting to layer them. And you could tell I kind of went down a little bit this time. I don't know why I did that, but I just went down a little bit on the page there. So I'm getting them all layered up there so that I can stick something behind each one. And I have a portion of them hanging off the edge because I wanted a clean, crisp edge. And yeah, the arrangement came out a little different than I really wanted to, but it still turned out okay. I was happy with it. So right now I'm sticking some tabs that were in my stash. I do not remember where those tabs came from, but they were perfect for what I was trying to achieve here once I got the banners stuck down on the page. And then I'm checking and everything, making sure it's okay. And then that is one of the labels from the Copper Mountain kit, and I'm going to stick that down. And I really don't understand why I stuck it there instead. I think it's because I wanted to put it where the year was being shown. So now the Project Life card so that I can journal is going partially under there. I needed something with some lines because I am not the greatest writer when it comes to writing straight. My writing ends up going up on a curve. So I needed something with lines. Situating there the puffy hearts from out of the Copper Mountain kit there. I think I'm on the last bit of those. And taking some more of the chipboards and putting them down there as well. So trying to figure out placement for these items was just a little tiny bit of a challenge at first because I wanted them all those elements that I picked to be on there. So I decided to do that. Now the thickers there that I have pulled out are the Eric font, and it's a denim type of color, like denim jeans. And I wanted something dark to put as a title for this layout there. And I'm using my plastic there to arrange to make sure they go on straight, because once again, I said I'm not the greatest person with putting those things on straight at all. But this helps. And I do remember now, as I'm watching this here, that I changed the arrangements of the thickers for some reason, and I arranged them 3 different times. And by the time I put them on the layout, I realized, okay, this is the way I want it to go. And that was the 3rd time once I put it on the layout. So you're going to see me fooling around here a little bit with these thickers. Then I'm arranging everything, making sure it's straight. And I come and I get one of those labels again from the Copper Mountain Kit, and just to add some, some interest, because it was kind of plain up there by that corner, and I wanted to make it look, yeah. So as you can see, there it goes. It kind of works that way for me. So I just put that up there just to give some interest. So when I put the puffy stickers up there, they're just not just hanging up there by the photo. So now I'm going to be I'm taking out my multi-medium mat, and I am gluing these stickers down. Although these stickers have a sticky background, what I've found out is that the chipboard ones, after they've been stuck down for a while, they tend to fall off. So I usually glue them down, and I want them to, because I don't like them when they fall off. And sometimes they fall off within the plastic sleeve there once you get them inside. So now we are just pretty much nearing the end here. I'm just getting all these letters situated on there. And there it goes. So pretty much, yeah, there I go. I think I arranged them a little differently there once I get them on. And I remember, because I wanted it situated a little differently than what I normally put on there, the title that is. So now I put the A right there above the word long. And it was a long ride, trust me. It was. It was a great ride though. So now I'm putting down the puffy hearts there. Getting those situated. Now I'm putting down the chipboards there. One of those says POW, and then I finally realized that I needed something over there so it doesn't look like that long, the word long is falling off the edge, just to give it a little balance. Putting everything down, getting it situated. So I'm taking my Tim Holtz scissors. I love those things. Oh, they're so cool. And I got the 9-inch length, and they're great. Awesome. Make it a nice straight edge there. And what I decided was I need a little something extra. So I decided to take my Mr. Huey's in Calico. Sorry. And I'm dropping some droplets down there. Just in a few spots there. Trying to air fan it so it could dry. It actually dries pretty quickly. And I'm dabbing off some because I got it on the journaling card right there. So what I'm journaling is, this was truly the longest ride since last year, 2013. I did a total of 31.5 miles and I felt great. This picture was taken while I was on a bike, and I do not recommend it, but I am glad that I did take this photo. And that was in July of 2014. So there you have it. Thanks for watching and take care.